With barely 5 weeks left before its franchise expires, ABS-CBN employees and supporters are trying to muster support for their embattled station. In a rally tonight, they were joined by some of their biggest stars. We have News 5 correspondent Faith Del Mundo live from the ABS-CBN compound in Quezon City. Faith?
Robbie, ABS-CBN employees and their supporters wore white shirts and brought lighted candles while holding the lighted candles as to show their protest for the renewal of the franchise of Kapamilya Network. ABS-CBN stars led by actor Coco Martin joined the protesters in tonight's activities. Rallies have become a regular scene in front of the station headquarters every Friday night, following the Solicitor General's co-warrant of petition against the network and the looming March 30 franchise expiration. In the crowd are members of progressive groups who consider the Soljan Supreme Court plea an attack on press freedom. Meanwhile, members of the ABS-CBN Union are appealing to President Rodrigo Duterte to intervene so that the House can act on pending bills regarding the renewal of ABS-CBN franchise. On Monday next week, the Senate will hold the first public hearing on the renewal of the broadcast giant. It will be conducted before the House of Representatives tackles the bills filed on the same issue. In a statement, Senate President Tito Soto expressed his support for Senator Grace Poe's move to conduct their own franchise hearings. Poe had said that this is permissible as long as the Senate committee report doesn't preempt that of the House. Roby, as of the moment, the program has ended at around 8 p.m. this evening and they formed human chain in march or a Jericho march around the compound of ABS-CBN. Roby?
Thank you, Faith Del Mundo, live from Quezon City. The ABS-CBN management, meanwhile, has finally decided to speak out. In a video message, President and CEO Carlo Katigbak admitted the embattled network has had its faults, but that it is more than willing to correct them. Katigbak said ABS-CBN will soon be given the chance to air its side regarding alleged violations of its franchise, referring to Monday's first public Senate hearing on its license renewal.
Wala po kaming nakikitang dahilan para hindi magtuloy ang paglilingkod ng ating ABS-CBN. Gayunpaman, kami ay handang sumunod sa anumang proseso na dapat pagdaanan ayon sa batas.
Katigbak appealed to lawmakers in whose hands he said the future of the broadcast company lies. He asked for it to be given the chance to continue its programs geared towards public service.
Sa aming mga mambabatas, nasa inyong kamay po ang kinabukasan ng ABS-CBN. Nagtitiwala po kami sa sinabi ninyo na mabibigyan kami ng pagkakataong sagutin ang mga katanungan ng mga mamamayan.
It's still unclear when the House of Representatives actually plans to tackle ABS-CBN's legislative franchise. PBA Party List Representative Jericho Nograles says they are still waiting for the go signal from House leaders to tackle the franchise issue.
Ang masasabi ko lang ay lahat tayo nag-aantay kung kailan. May assurance po yung leadership na magkakaroon, ang tanong kailan.
At least 91 lawmakers have signed the petition of Albay Representative Edsel Lagman to include the franchise hearings in the House agenda. House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano has said the franchise matter is not urgent since the network could operate until March 2022, supposedly with provisional authority. But Nograles says anything can still happen.